It's amazing how different our town feels with the arrival of the circus. As if having passed through exotic lands, it brings with it some of their magic and the promise of escape. And here's Justin, James, and me, 3 lucky lads being granted a VIP backstage pass. First up, we follow the noise of the elephants, finding them in a large dark tent that whiffs of pissed-on sawdust. The next tent I wander into chatters with mean little monkeys with sharp canine teeth. The little fuckers hiss as I pass by. Entranced by my rare glimpse of this secret other world, I've drifted away from the others and become separated from them. Through a loose flap of the canvas tent, whose eye holes are still to be laced up, I spot something moving in a patch of sunshine outside. Curiosity gets the better of me as I poke my head out in the sunshine like a mole blinking at the light. Jesus, it's hot today. I wriggle under the canvas into a grassy clearing. It's completely hemmed in by tents and circus vehicles. In this private little oasis spilling with sunshine sits a tiny chimp, eating a pile of fruit. He looks like one of the monkeys on the PG Tips adverts on telly, where they dress them in human clothes. He glances at me as I stand towering over him, his little brown eyes trusting and innocent, and then he glances back at the fruit between his fingers. He has soft little hands and tiny nails, just like a human's. Huge comical ears that are translucent pink, with brilliant sunshine flooding through them, and his tufty hair is brown one moment, then jet black as he shifts a little from the sun's glare into shadow. It feels as if time has stood still and the earth has stopped spinning. But for the baby and I looking into one another's eyes, everything else is non-existent. It feels like such a privilege. I'm completely hypnotized by him. I'll never forget this moment. Then the little fella chuckles, holds out the banana he's been chewing and offers me a bit. I gratefully receive it with a smile and, so as not to upset him, pretend to eat it before discreetly chucking it over my shoulder. This takes things to the next level. Now we are officially friends. Ollie Ollerton, Burton-on-Trent's very own Tarzan, king of the jungle. Something shifts in my 10-year-old's peripheral vision, like a black bin bag blown by the breeze. It disappears under the colourful livery of a Foden lorry, reappearing a moment later in a blur of darkness and sunlight. But there is no breeze. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the pavement. The bin bag suddenly grows massive arms, corded with muscle, and bolts towards me in a weird sideways gallop. A space invader covered in fur. And the air is split by a furious high-pitched scream that cuts through me like someone dragging their fingernails on a blackboard. The beast's coat is so black it appears almost purple in the sunlight, its eyes 2 points of fire buried in its skull, while its foaming lips peel back to reveal razor-sharp teeth. It crosses my mind that it might be the baby's mother. It also dawns on me I'm frozen with fear and cannot move. I'm transfixed, the breath captive in my lungs as I watch this terrifying beast hurling toward me, its eyes full of hate. This can't be happening to me, I think. Then a moment later, something hits me so hard in the sternum that the breath is knocked out of my body, and the ape is on top of me. Here's Mummy! It's as if I've picked a fight with the cock of the school 5 years above me. We're so unfairly matched, the strength in her arms, unimaginable. She pounds at me with knuckles hard as rivets, a dense weight pinning me to the spot, jaws wide open and packed with teeth. I automatically put my forearms over my face to protect it, and between flinging me about like a rag doll, she expertly goes to work on my body with her canines and molars. I hear bones snapping. As she comes up for breath, her teeth are laced with stringy bits of flesh and blood. She's taking chunks out of my arm as if it was a raw bit of steak. I'm being ripped apart. A voice in my heart says, "It doesn't end like this, Ollie." Something primal flashes within me like a flick switch. If there's the smallest chance of survival, I need to fight back while I still have a pair of arms. I either allow myself to die or take a risk and fight back. I have to take this fight to the next level if there's any chance of me surviving. It's a step into short-term discomfort for long-term gain. It's that simple. The choice is mine. My arms aren't working anymore, so I shift my body sideways and unbalance the ape, giving myself a little room to maneuver, my foot up.